Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. All 4 of you that watch this channel. And that's because 2 of them are me. So, the 2 people that watch this channel, welcome back. I swear I'm gonna quit YouTube. I'm just gonna quit. No, anyways, I wasn't planning on making a video today, but when I went to the convenience store this morning, it was just like a sign that I had to make this video because that's what my video is going to be about. This video is really just a check-in. No content really behind it. It's kind of just a check-in, see what you're doing. Whoever watches this, you know, I'm throwing some positivity at you and just kind of a check-in to see how you're doing so far in the new year. So let me just go back a couple hours. My day started around 8. I got ready to go actually meet a client at 10 and I was able to help her. Here she is. So I'm really glad that I was able to help Elizabeth. She is really young. She's only 28. She just wanted to start something. She just wanted to plan ahead. She was looking for retirement planning. So I got her into an IUL, and I'm just really excited that I was able to help her and just kind of show her, you know, how the IUL works and how it's going to really benefit her. Anyway, so I went to the convenience store this morning and, you know, to grab my usual. And as I was going to cash out for my drink, the girl gave me a compliment. She, you know, she sees me every day because I go there every day to grab one. I swear they know me by name. You know, she just looks at me and she was like, "You come here every day and you always look so nice." And that compliment just kind of like, cause I woke up this morning kind of like lazy, kind of not in like the best mood. After that followed a conversation about energy drinks. And I told her, you know, try one out, they taste really, really good. And so like just that human interaction plus that compliment, it was just a hit of like dopamine, if you will. And it just turned my mood into something positive. It turned my day into a positive motion. And that's exactly what sort of my video is gonna be about. I took that as a sign to go ahead and make this video. So I hope that you guys, all 4 of you that watch this, I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and go to H-E-B, buy some flowers, or I'm gonna go to somewhere to buy flowers. And I'm gonna go surprise one of my most favorite people in this world with flowers. And I just wanted to take you guys along with me. So let's go ahead and get started with that. All right, so this is the place that I'm going to get flowers for my special lady. Sounds like I'm a lesbian. For just somebody who means so much to me. Okay, bummer. They didn't have any flowers available. Everything was kind of already pre-made and for an occasion already. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to one more flower shop and then get something there. Basically what I'm doing is just something kind and loving today, just kind of like what I want you guys to do. That's gonna be a challenge that you'll see at the end of the video. There is a lady who love her so much. She's so special to me. She basically I met her about 4 or 5 years ago. I don't really remember, when I was a trainer. I was doing my thing, of course, trying to get clients, and I came across her profile, and so I got in contact with her and I was able to, you know, be her trainer for I think 2 years. She in that process, you know, she became like a mother to me. And ever since then, we never stopped talking, and she's always just been a part of my life. She's been through everything that I've been through. She's been there by my side through it. I just really, really love her, and I just decided to, you know, gift her some flowers today, just let her know how much she means to me. And I think that just doing something as simple as that is really just, you know, it's not only gonna make me feel good, it's gonna make her feel good too. And so I just decided to get her some flowers today. She means absolutely so much to me. So yeah, she'll probably never see this video because she's also like 70, but just the idea that, you know, I love her so much, and I just had to do this. Like, just something in me just made me want to give her some flowers today, so that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, so let's go ahead and try one more flower shop. Is the flower shop anything for Selena's? If anybody have seen the Selena movie, then you know what I'm saying.
Scared of you, anything for Selena.
They were not saying.
Oh. Very nice, very nice. All right, Success. I got it. Look how pretty it is. I think she'll love it. All right, guys. I don't know when she'll be back to her. She owns a restaurant. So for the meantime, I'm just gonna hold on to this and then I'll go ahead and give it to her. But I just love it. It's just simple things, guys. Simple little acts into your life that can make a big difference. It really does. Little simple acts every single day can make a big difference for you, for the person in front of you, all around you. I literally think I need another energy drink. I am so tired. I actually just woke up from a nap because that's what happens when you go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning. I've been obsessed with this new Netflix show. It's called Cheer. A little quick story because I got off track and I'm also so tired. Okay, so this episode, or sorry, this show on Netflix, it's called Cheer. So I did cheerleading for like, I want to say, I don't know how many years. I started when I was 6 and I didn't stop until I was like 18. It was my life. Cheerleading was my life. It's still, like, till this day, cheerleading is my absolute favorite sport in the entire world. And that show it literally brought me nostalgia. It's about competitive cheerleading. It's not like your little sideline cheerleading that you see at games. No, this is like hardcore athlete competitive cheerleading. Like, it is gruesome and it's hard and it's just like your top athletes. So if you're into cheerleading, or even if you're not, if you're just into athleticism and like flipping and stunting, check out Cheer. It literally is the best show, and it made me cry, honestly. I cried maybe like 5 times watching that show because it just brought back so many memories, and I love it. But I also cry for a lot of different things, so it could just be me. But anyways, I just wanted to make this video super short. I don't want it to be long. I wanted to do 2 things right now. We're already gonna be in February of the year 2022. So I know that there are basically 2 people out there. One, those who are still grinding towards their goals that they wrote down for their New Year's resolutions, or just that they had goals in general. Or 2, the person who kind of just like gave up on their goals, kind of looks at that every now and then but doesn't really want to complete them. If you're the person who's still going at your goals, still trying to complete them, that's great. I hope that you guys complete it. I hope that you guys kill it. If you're the other person who kind of like gave up on them, that's okay. What I want you to do is actually super easy, super simple. Look at the list that you made. I want you to grab goal number 1 and I want you to look at it, read it to yourself. I want you to look at it, read it to yourself, and dissect it and detail it and create a structure behind it. Now, what I mean is, I'm gonna take the most basic goal that everybody has, lose weight. Typically, we all write down lose weight as a goal, but as you can see, it's very vague. So if your goal is something along the lines of that, I want you to erase that and I want you to be more detailed. So what you can do, for example, is jot down this. I want to lose 12 pounds by March 15, 2022 by going to the Gold's Gym on Babcock Road 3 times a week at 10 a.m. sharp. So as you can see, that goal is a lot more detailed. It has time, it has location, it has a deadline, it has how many pounds you want to lose. It's very personal, it's very detailed. So when you get into the habit of writing out a goal a little bit more detailed like that, you're more likely to want to continue to achieve it. The second thing I want you to do is create structure behind that. So a lot of times we give up on a goal or we kind of fail at a goal because we don't have structure behind it. What we do, we kind of write down that goal and the only thing on our mind is, I need that goal accomplished, and that's it. And so when we fail at getting there for XYZ reasons, we give up, right? Or if it gets hard, we give up. It's because there's no structure behind it. So if you start to reflect on yourself and see what habits you have currently that are, doing the exact opposite of getting to your goal, that's what you want to fix, is the daily things that you're doing that are affecting your goal in a negative way, and you want to kind of revise those into something that's going to now allow you to reach that goal. So you want to have structure, you want to have reflection, and you want to have detail to really accomplish that goal. In a nutshell, that's basically it. Second thing I wanted to cover really quickly was kind of like, we don't have to make things so complicated. So I was watching my sermon on Sunday, and one of the things that she went over was kind of how we make things so complicated, and really when we can make it so simple. And God likes simple. When things are complicated, when things are confusing, and you're kind of just like making it more than it needs to be, like that's what the evil wants. It wants you to stay in a very back and forth situation. It wants you to stay in a very confusing, complicated situation, because that's the whole point of like evil or the devil, is to keep you in a complicated, confusing situation. But really things can be super simple, and that's what God wants. God likes simple. And it goes back to 2 Kings, the story is in there that talks about that. And the situation can be in so many different parts. So like it can go back to, you know, the whole goals thing. Whenever you're trying to accomplish goals, sometimes we make it so much more difficult and so much more confusing and back and forth than it really needs to be. So it's about taking that simple act. And again, let's not confuse easy with simple. Simple doesn't mean easy. So for example, if your goal is to lose weight, we'll go back on that one. It's not easy to eat clean, but that's a simple act in getting there, right? So that's the whole point, is that we make things more complicated than it needs to be. We just need to slow down, take a deep breath, and kind of analyze, you know, what's going on in the situation and what simple act we need to do in order to move forward. Like feelings, for example, like it's super easy to be angry. In fact, being angry is comforting, which is why we always choose to be angry when we're upset. You know, whenever you're angry with somebody, it takes off the responsibility from you and it puts it on them. It's like, oh, I'm angry because they made me angry, or whatever the case may be. So she explains that it's so easy for us to be mad, but instead we need to take a simple act in deciding in that moment, you know what, instead of being angry, let me take a simple act in like breathing deeply 10 times before I respond to that person, or cutting the conversation completely and then coming back after a good walk. None of those steps are easy, but they're simple, right? It's so much easier to just be angry, but we don't want to be angry. Those types of feelings are not what we should be giving or receiving. We want to be full of love, we want to be full of kindness. So I hope all of that made sense. Really, this video, I just wanted it to be super short. I hope it was super short. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!